So in today's English lesson, we are going to start by practicing our reading skills, so reading comprehension of a postcard, and also some listening skills, and then we're going to practice the present perfect, okay, that we learned last lesson. Now, have you ever been to England? Yeah, this is England, yes, and this is the capital of England, so London, and this is a photo of London, yeah? Have you ever been to London? Yes, okay. And Manchester? No? Okay, so you have more cities like Cambridge, Norwich, Liverpool. Okay, here on the north you have another country, Scotland. Here you have Wales, so this is Great Britain, yeah, and this is another country here, so Northern Ireland and Ireland. Okay, another place. Have you ever been to the USA? Yes? No? Okay. But Betty did. Yeah, so Betty went on holiday to the USA and she is there and she wrote a postcard from the USA. Now, we're going to practice the listening skills, yeah, by listening to Betty, but she writes a postcard to whom? So who did Betty write to? So we're going to listen and find out. Also, where is Betty spending her holidays? So I want you to listen for these two information, okay? But also listen carefully because you may need some information later on, okay? So listen carefully to what Betty is saying. And then I will ask you these two questions and maybe something else, okay? Are you ready? Okay.
Betty's holiday.
Dear Luke, greetings from Orlando. Having a great time. I've done a lot of sightseeing. I've just arrived from SeaWorld, a theme park near Orlando. I've seen whales and dolphins doing funny tricks there. I haven't visited Miami Beach yet. Last weekend, I went to Disney World. There are 4 separate theme parks, but my favorite is Magic Kingdom. My father took a picture of me in Mickey Mouse's dressing room, with him hugging me. I met other famous characters there, like Cinderella and Buzz Lightyear. By the way, Cinderella's castle is amazing. I also enjoyed exciting rides like Great Thunder Mountain Railroad and Space Mountain. It was fantastic. I bet you've never been to such a fantastic theme park. Wish you were here. Love, Betty.
Okay, so let me ask you some questions. First, who did Betty write to? Do you remember the name? Okay, Luke. So here it's Dear Luke. And then where is Betty spending her holidays? Yes, in Orlando. Now, do you remember she went to a theme park in Orlando? She has just arrived from a theme park. Do you know the name of the theme park? Yes, it's the SeaWorld. Right, good memory. And last weekend, where did she go that she liked? She took a photo of Mickey Mouse. Where did she go? To Disney World. Ah, okay, well done. Okay, so this is the postcard that Betty wrote, right? But some words are missing. Again, do you have a good memory? Okay, so I'm going to pause the video and try in your notebooks. In your notebooks, try and write these 8 words. So write the numbers 1 to 8 and try to write the words that you think fit according to what you have heard. Yes? And then we'll check. We'll listen to check your answers. Are you ready? Okay, so pause the video. Correction? Okay, let's check if you are correct.
Betty's holiday.
Dear Luke, greetings from Orlando. Having a great time. I've done a lot of sightseeing. I've just arrived from SeaWorld, a theme park near Orlando. I've seen whales and dolphins doing funny tricks there. I haven't visited Miami Beach yet. Last weekend, I went to Disney World. There are 4 separate theme parks, but my favorite is Magic Kingdom. My father took a picture of me in Mickey Mouse's dressing room, with him hugging me. I met other famous characters there, like Cinderella and Buzz Lightyear. By the way, Cinderella's castle is amazing. I also enjoyed exciting rides like Great Thunder Mountain Railroad and Space Mountain. It was fantastic. I bet you've never been to such a fantastic theme park. Wish you were here. Love, Betty.
Okay, so if you want to look at this text again, okay, look at this text, go to your book on page 162, okay, 162, okay, and you can practice a little bit more. Now, she talks about holidays in the USA, and she starts by saying, I have just arrived from SeaWorld. So remember, this is the present perfect, right? So we have, and then we have arrived. So it's always two verbs. We have the auxiliary verb and then the main verb in the past participle. Okay, very important, all right, okay? So this is, we use the present perfect because it refers to a recent past. So she has just arrived, okay? So we use expressions like ever, never, just, many times, before, so far, already. So these expressions help you use the present perfect because it's a recent past, okay? Now, if you open your book on page 163, let's practice a little bit the present perfect, okay? So we're going to pause the video again and you're going to do this, like you have 3 minutes. I think it's enough, okay? Go. Correction. Okay, B. Her brother has just dived into the sea. So I'll use the verb dive. C. Their parents have just put sunscreen lotion on. Okay, so this is to use the just. What has just happened, okay? D. Betty's mobile phone has just rang because it's a phone, so third person. Some tourists have just arrived at the beach. So plural, have arrived. Some boys have just started playing beach volleyball. G. A boy has just hit Betty with a ball. Okay, have you got everything correct? Yes? Good work. Okay, so it's time for a break now. Okay? Welcome to the second part of the lesson. And on this part, we are going to talk about the present perfect and the past simple. And we're going to see the difference between them. Okay? We know that both are past, so what's the difference? And then we're going to end up with some writing skills, so the postcard, and practice how to write the postcard, okay? So, present perfect and past simple. So what's the difference? So have a look at the sentences. Past simple, yesterday I bought a book. Present perfect, I've bought a book. So what's the difference? Yeah, so both refer to the past, like we said last lesson, but with the past simple, we know when. We have the specific time. See the word yesterday? So when did you buy the book? It was yesterday. So when we have a specific time, a specific date, we have to use the past simple. When we don't know when, it's not important, or with the just, ever, never, we use the present perfect, okay? Don't forget. So let's see, buy. So we have the verb buy, the past simple is bought. And then the present perfect, we have two verbs, the auxiliary have, and the past participle of the verb buy is bought. So it's buy, bought, okay? So let's see the difference. Let's see another sentence. So I had a depression 2 years ago. See the past simple? And it's past because it is 2 years ago. So it's past simple, right? Because it's a specific time in the past. So it's specific, okay? So the depression started in the past and it's over, it's finished. It doesn't continue in the present. So that's why we use past simple. Now, have a look here. I have had a depression for 2 years. So I have had, present perfect. It's for 2 years. See the for here? So it's not a specific time. It still continues. So the depression started in the past, but still continues, okay? So here we use the present perfect. It's not a specific time. It's a long time. And look, we have the for, yeah? Okay, so to sum up, present perfect, we use these verbs, adverbs. So for example, these expressions, time expressions of adverbs: for, since, ever, never, yet, already. With the past simple, it's a specific time in the past, and we use time expressions like yesterday, last day, last week, last year, 2 years ago, when I was a kid, okay? So this is really important. If you want, you can write this into your notebooks, okay? I'm going to give you 2 minutes. So pause the video and do this. Okay, so let's practice a little bit. Let's see if you know the difference between past simple and present perfect. Are you ready? Okay. Now, again, let's pause the video and complete the sentences. Here you can use past simple or present perfect. Okay, let's correct. Have you done it? Have you finished? Okay, number 1. Yesterday I went to the cinema. Yesterday. So the verb go, past simple, go, went, gone. So the past simple is went. Good. Number 2. Fred has studied for his exams since Easter. We have since. So we have the present perfect. 3. My computer has crashed recently. It's recently. It's a very recent past. So we have recently. We need present perfect. 4. They were on holiday last month. We have last month. So it's finished. It's last month. So always remember the present perfect. We have to remember the verb list, that irregular verbs. So we have, for example, buy, bought. And here is the past simple, and here is the past participle. Do you remember them? Okay, on this column, we have 2. So the past simple is the same as the past participle. And here, the 3 are different. Okay, so let's see. Buy, bought. Bring, brought. Feel, felt. Find, found. Get, got. Have, had. Hear, heard. Live, left. Spend, spent. Good. Now, and on this side of the column, let's see. I say the verb and you say, and then you listen if you are correct. Take, took, taken. Drink, drank, drunk. Write, wrote, written. Be, was, were, been. Break, broke, broken. Come, came, come. Go, went, gone. Give, gave, given. See, saw, seen. Okay, this is really important that you memorize these verbs. So try and repeat them all the time, because then it gets stuck in your mind, your memory, and it's very easy, okay? Remember, the middle is past simple, past perfect, okay? And we need them to build the present perfect. And now let's practice the past simple and the present perfect. So you have to look at the sentences, read very carefully, look at the picture, and decide if you use the past simple or the present perfect, okay? So think for like 10, 15 seconds and try to do before I give you the answer, okay? Okay, let's start. Mary. Okay. Has worked at this school for 10 years. She likes her job. So she started in the past, she's still a teacher, okay? So explanation, she starts in the past, the action, and continues in the present. And also, look, we have here for, so we need a present perfect. Okay, the next one. We went to London last year. Why? Because it's a specific time in the past. Last year. Okay, past simple. I bought. Okay, so past simple. Why? Again, it's a specific time in the past. Yesterday, it was yesterday. It's done, it's over, it's specific. Next one. John, past simple again, because again, John returned from it last Saturday. So it's specific time in the past, last Saturday. Okay, why? Past simple, bought. Jane bought when, so specific time in the past when she was in Paris. So we have the when, it's in the past, okay? She bought a dress. They have known, so present perfect, because, okay, again, it's a period of time that started in the past and continues in the present. So it's not a specific time in the past. Also, we have here for, okay? Past simple or present perfect? Went or have gone? Have gone. Why? Because it's unspecific time, it's more than once. So I have gone shopping several times this week, okay? And now, past simple or present perfect? Yes, present perfect. So we have our unspecific time. Have you ever been to New York? And now, past simple or present perfect? Of course, past simple. Did go because, again, specific time, last night. Specific time in the past, last night. So here, past simple or present perfect? Lost or have lost? Oh, where are my keys? I have lost my keys. Again, explanation, no specific time, so it's the present perfect. And here, past simple, moved, or present perfect, have moved. Correct. Past simple, moved because it's specific time in the past. When? In May. Okay, now we're going to practice 2 in 1. So you are going to write this text. So this is a postcard, right? It's in your book. Yeah, on page 163. So I'm going to ask you to write everything into your notebook, and while you are writing, complete using the present perfect or the past simple, okay? And then we're going to correct. But here we are practicing the writing of the postcards and practicing the present perfect and the past simple, okay? And also the format. So you don't have to write this, no, don't worry, but write this into your notebook, okay? So pause the video, please, and write and complete, okay? Go. Now it's the correction. So let's correct and see if you have the postcard with the right verb tenses. Dear Allison, so see the postcard always starts with an introduction. Dear Allison, I'm having a lovely time in Miami Beach. The weather is hot and sunny, and I have visited a lot of places. So present perfect because we don't know when. There's no specific time she has visited, okay? Look at this I have just arrived from South Beach. I sunbathed and I did a lot of sports. Okay, so here is past because it's an action that has started but has finished. Okay, so we know it started, it doesn't continue anymore. There are more famous beaches here, but I haven't been there yet. So careful, yet we need the present perfect. Yesterday was past simple, superb. So yesterday we visited the Everglades National Park, and believe it or not, I went on a safari. I could see a lot of endangered species and even a real alligator, but it didn't bite me. Okay, so she talks about the past, yesterday, so it's always past simple here. Okay, did you get it? Yes, everything okay? Okay, good. Now, one more exercise for you to practice. Now, Again, present perfect or past simple. If you have your workbook, so do it in your workbook, page 89, okay? So I'm going to pause the video. So you are going to pause the video, okay? And then complete, please. And then you correct. Correction, okay, ready?
Page 89. Exercise 1. Listen to check your answers. A. The Clarks are on holiday. They have gone to a seaside town. They went to the same place last year. B. They have bought a new car. They bought it some days ago. C. The Clark's daughter Molly has phoned me. She phoned me last Saturday evening. D. She has met some friendly English tourists. She met them last week. E. She has lost her sunglasses. She lost them on the beach a few days ago. F. Molly's brother has broken his arm. He broke it yesterday.
Okay, so we know that when she starts talking and we don't know when, it's, for example, she has lost her sunglasses on the beach, but then she explains when. So when she says when, you have to use the past simple, okay? So when we know the specific time and the action started in the past and finished in the past, it's past simple, okay? Got it? Okay, so to finish off, you saw 2 postcards with the text that we listened, and then with that exercise with the present perfect and the past simple. So now I want to ask you to practice your writing skills. So imagine you are on holiday. Yes, I know you are not on holiday, but imagine you are on holiday. You can imagine anywhere in the world. In London, in Paris, in the Algarve, in Lisbon, in Bragança, you choose, okay? Now, you are going to write a postcard to a friend telling him or her some news. So this can be imagining, this can be make up, invent, okay? But you are going to imagine that your friend, it's me, your teacher. So you're going to write a postcard to me, okay? In this postcard, you have to say the weather, if it's rainy, if it's cold, if it's sunny, if it's hot, where you're staying, the accommodation, if you're staying in a hotel, in a hostel, in a bungalow, in a tent, in a friend's house, in a family house, so you choose. So you're going to say where you are, the people you are with, so if you met people, family, okay? Talk about the places you have visited. So if you visited the museums, if you visited friends, the beach, okay? And when you are planning to come back. So this postcard means that you are on holiday. So imagine you are on holiday, you talk about the weather, where you are, the people you are in with, the places that you have visited. So here you're going to use the past or the present perfect, and when you are coming back. When you write, please notice, organize your ideas first, write a draft, so some notes first, okay? Weather, sunny, hot, very hot, it's hot. So drafts about these topics, check the spelling, so if it's everything correct, and the punctuation. And then send it to me, okay? This is really important. I want to see you're writing a postcard. So finally, to study at home, you have the I-10 file, okay? So this is the small file, you have the back at your book, this I-10 file, okay? Go here and study the vocabulary, page 30 and 31, and the grammar pages 34, 35, and 36. Let's keep in touch and see you soon, okay? Bye-bye.